This is what I offered my 3.5-year-old: oatmeal with bananas, as well as some blackberries and some eggs. And at the end, I'll show you how much of it she ate and kind of give you guys tips and tricks on how to get them to eat some of their less favorite foods. All right, so I made some oatmeal here. They're steel cut oats. I made them in a rice cooker, super easy. I did make it with some bone broth, as well as add some chia seeds. To sweeten it, instead of using like something like honey or syrup or any of those kind of alternatives, which you can, they're definitely healthy. I just decided to do some peanut butter instead, and that gives it like the sweetness that she likes. And then I added some banana. This was a super big banana, so I did just use half to mix in and mash into the actual oatmeal. And I'll show you a little trick to get them to eat their oatmeal. So my toddler will eat bananas. If I let her, she'll eat a whole bushel. So what I do is I mix this up, and then I just slice up bananas on top of the oatmeal and kind of push it in. So while she's eating, trying to grab those bananas, she has no choice but to grab some of that oatmeal. And that kind of opens up her palate to oatmeal and gets her to kind of eat more of it. So a tip: try to incorporate some of the foods that they like and kind of mix it in, but still visible for them to see, and that kind of defaults them to having to grab a little bit of the stuff that they don't like. All right, here I'm making an egg. I just did in that beef marrow paste I made. There's a video up for that. It's been lasting all week. Surprisingly, I didn't get quite a lot of uses out of it. So it just shows that like 6 to 8 bones will give you guys paste for about a week, and it'll also give you bone broth for about a week. All right, so I'm just adding Celtic salt. I'm not adding too many other ingredients here today. Her food has been like very nutritious so far today, so don't need to add anything extra. No spinach, no veggies, no spices, no turmeric, nothing like that. Just keeping it a little easy for her. I served this with some blackberries and handed it over to her to eat. And then if you guys stick around, you'll see how much of it she actually ate. She did pretty well. She ate all of her eggs. She did finish all the blackberries. I find berries are so easy with all the kids. And then the oatmeal, she didn't eat a lot of it, as you can see, most of it.